Moving on to the side taper, we're going to use our FadeitFX to create our first guideline and make sure it's at a curved shape. Now that we're done botting them out, we can move on to our no guard all the way open and create our second guideline. You want to also remember to follow that same curve shape when you're doing a side taper, especially when it's a small area. Now that we're done erasing our initial guideline, we can move on to our one guard all the way open and create our third guideline. Remember, we are using its corners because it is a small area. Now we're moving on to our half guard and we're going to use our corners to erase the line completely. Always make sure to detail as much as possible. You can never over detail. Now we're switching over to our two guard all the way open and we're creating our fourth guideline. This guideline is going to help us blend into the 1.5 and also the 3 guard on top. Now we're moving on to our 1.5 guard and we're erasing the line completely using our corners and its lever. Moving on to our FadeitFX, we're going to start off at the bottom, working our way to the top arch, using our corners, making sure we go as slow as possible, making sure that the hair feeds into the teeth of the trimmers. Also, make sure not to press too hard because you could bite them with the teeth of the trimmer. Now that we put a line in, we're able to detail the taper some more. Here I'm detailing with my previous guards, making sure I get every light spot. Now we're making sure we blend the sideburns in. I always start off with my no guard all the way open, just like my tapers. Moving on to his front line, we debulked with the one guard all the way open, going with the grain, and now we're switching over to our go-to effects, starting off in the middle, working our way to the sides, making sure he's as crispy as possible. You always want to make sure you go slow enough that the hair feeds into the teeth of the trimmer, because if not, then the hair will shift and you won't line them up properly. When I'm lining up my C-cups, I always start off at the bottom and work my way to the top arch using my corners. You always want to make sure you be careful here, because if you push them back, they will be mad. Always add some finishing touches when you're done lining up. It just makes things pop out a little bit more. I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. Also, if you leave a comment down below of my subscriber count, I'm 100% gonna reply to it. Now that we're done lining them up, we can move on to our Turkish razor Derby Premium blades and make them as crispy as possible. But before we use the razor, we always apply some shave gel so that the razor could glide better. When you're using a razor, you want to make sure you stretch the skin as much as possible with your opposite hand and keep the razor at a 45-degree angle. This lowers the likelihood of you cutting someone.